Hello, hi there. It's me. It's been 3 months since I've uploaded. There's an awkward amount of space above my head. I guess that's just gonna be that. It's been 3 months since I've uploaded. I think the last time I uploaded was the cover that I did, the last cover. So today is gonna be a bit different, a little, just slightly different. All right, today we are going to be doing a review. We're going to be reviewing Joji, George Miller right here's new album, Nectar. This is basically what every single music critic is doing right now, and I think I got a suggestion to start doing reviews on the channel, and so I figured that the review today is going to be Nectar. That right there is KK Slider, and that's a recreation of the Nectar album art, since literally every single album art that Joji's ever done has always been his face. Anyways, that's not the point. Basically, I've already listened to the album all the way through, and my first impressions were not great, but since then, I've listened to the album over and over and over. I don't know, maybe 3 times in total. And there are a few gems that I actually did like on the album. So, one thing to note is I've been a fan of Joji since back Chloe Burbank, back when he had that sort of sound, the nice indie sort of bedroom lo-fi sort of sound. I really dug Chloe Burbank 100%. And so when Joji went into ballads and went into In Tongues and went into that sort of sad mumble rap sound, it was like a sharp curve, because I mean it still had the whole lo-fi aspect, but it 100% did not have the feel that Chloe Burbank did, the unfinished Chloe Burbank album. Of course, online there's a ton of fan art. I don't know, not fan art, fan-made albums, like compiled lists of all of his music, and so you can go check those out. I've definitely, over the past month or so, in hype for Nectar, I've kind of gone back and tried to uncover hidden sort of tracks and tried to find a bunch of old Joji music back in Chloe Burbank, and I found quite a few gems there too. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is about reviewing Nectar. Okay. So I would say Nectar is comparable to In Tongues, in my opinion. I mean, it does have sort of the rap aspect from Ballads 1, but I would say instrumental and I don't know, melody-wise, it's definitely comparable to In Tongues. It sort of does have that lo-fi feel. We start off with a song called "Ew" that I originally wasn't. I don't know. It didn't surprise me. This album 100% didn't surprise me.
Is this guy seriously insulting Joji? Is he insulting the Joji? Does he not support Joji? Oh my god, he's insulting Nectar. Oh, it didn't surprise him. Oh, it doesn't need to surprise you, okay, bucko? Who do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? How dare you insult my favorite artist? I cannot believe this.
Look, in my opinion, it's not necessarily his finest work. I'm not saying it's bad, but please don't click off. Please don't. Just hear me out. But "Ew" is actually a pretty decent song. It's definitely one of my favorites on the entire album. So I'm gonna take a listen to that real quick, just to remember.
When it's lovely, I believe in anything.
So yeah, "Ew" is very has basically all piano. I don't think it has any sort of beat, and it's all melody. It's super beautiful. Definitely top favorite from the entire album. And of course, this album does have Daylight and Run and Gimme Love and Sanctuary, and sadly, I do have to say, Those are probably the best tracks on the entire album, in my opinion. I really enjoyed the sounds of those, like, because it kind of drifted out of the sort of sad mumble rap sort of vibe, and like, I don't know, it was new, it was very interesting. But the rest of this album is basically it's a lot of sort of melody with rap, and I'm just not a huge fan. There's one song I believe he did with Ray Brown, Normal People.
We're boring people, and it's hard to believe sometimes. We can pretend we're normal people, and I can repeat those times.
In my opinion, that one's very generic. There's one other song I found, I don't know, a week or two ago, that was a collab with Joji and Ray Brown, and it's called Once in a While, and that one, oh my god, that one is beautiful. I would have so much rather have had that one on Nectar and like re-released and redone than this.
Once in a while, I'm digging through the scars that we failed to heal.
In my opinion, I don't know, this is sort of like generic. It sort of stays within these realms. Like it stays like within, like, I don't know. It's very mumbly. It doesn't go very many places. I think it might have a high part because that's what Joji's known for. I'm not finding anything, but I mean he's known for the high vocals like you hear in Run, but I don't hear any in there. So yeah, there's that one was eh. Another really good one I really loved was Like You Do. That one's super, super pretty. And there's this one part, I think it's near the middle. That one's a real vibe for me. Again, it kind of reminds me of You, like the beginning, because it's another one of those that's like very simplistic. It's like, it's a piano and then it has like a sort of, I don't know, low pass filter on it, I guess. And I don't know, it's wonderful. I love it, and I love the sort of melancholic melodies that are going on. 100% just moi bien. Yes. I don't know. You got a full release of Pretty Boy, which was released about 5 months ago. I enjoyed the little 1 minute snippet we got, but the full release has Lil Yachty on it, and I'm again not a huge rap person, and so I didn't think his part was necessary. I think if we just got an extended of that like 1 minute release, I would have been fine with that, but like I didn't enjoy having that rap part on that. It was not necessary. Upgrade was like another like minute long one, but I enjoyed Upgrade, I think.
Now I'm so professional.
This one sort of reminds me of Chloe Burbank vibes, even without being like, you know, in the realm of what Chloe Burbank felt like. Like, this reminds me of sort of indie bedroom sort of, I don't know, hip hop. It's pretty good, in my opinion. It doesn't feel super studio produced like a lot of newer Joji does. Which of course it makes sense that it's, you know, it feels studio produced because it is. I mean, he literally goes into, you know, the studio and then does all of his parts and whatnot, but I don't know. It just feels less, even though some of the songs definitely have pretty deeper meaning in their lyrics, it just doesn't, I don't know, I feel like there's a sort of disconnect. But that could just be me. But the rest of the album is not too bad. A fan favorite is TikTok. TikTok is I don't know, it's pretty generic. I don't mind it. It's okay. Modus is another decent one in my opinion. I don't really have any more opinions, but like, I don't know, like the transition from the sort of old Chloe Burbank vibes into this new Joji sound, I don't know if I like it, because I really enjoyed how earlier on in his sort of music career he had a distinct sound that you could recreate. I mean, people like Imaginary Ambition, did How to Joji, like back when he had that old sound, and then like he just sort of changed into this sort of, I don't know, it's sort of a mix of old and new, but at the same time it's definitely a lot more mumble rap. I'm just gonna say it's a lot more mumble rap, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not saying I hate it or anything. There are definitely a few songs on In Tongues and Ballads 1 that I love, but it's mostly not my forte, so to speak. But yeah. Right, so this is the outro of the video. I have to take out the SD card since it's 4 gigabytes. I have to move the video off of it, since I can only record 10 minutes, and so yeah, so this is the outro. I would say out of 10, I would give this maybe a 5 or a 6 at most, but as I said, it's not really my forte. The hype behind it wasn't, I don't know. It didn't meet the expectations I had based on the hype around it. But that's my opinion. You go listen to it for yourself. If you like these sort of review videos, tell me in the comments down below. I do kind of want to do a few game reviews, and I do kind of want to do some more music reviews, because I'm a musician, and I do want to do more music content on the channel. And so hopefully in the future they'll be higher produced than, having a green screen that's possibly not green screen in the background, and having a monitor which you can hardly see. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and this is Jay signing out. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.